and tomorrow never came. It never came. The rest of my life nearly never came for me.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more.
Well, the day of my accident was just a normal day, normal Saturday, really nice summer's day. I was at home, like most people are, and I said to my partner at the time, I'm going to go down to my mum's house and quickly see her before we go away because we was going on holiday the following week. So I thought, I jump on the bike, ride up the road. A car came around the corner. As I got to the top and it hit me on the side, I lost control of the bike. And from what I understand, because I don't remember, but the bike threw me across the road and I landed on a small wall, but I broke my leg and I broke my ankle as well in the accident. And then he told me what I'd done to my spinal cord. And he said to me, yeah, it's difficult, but we never say never, but we're going to prepare you for life in a wheelchair. When he told me that, was the first time that the reality of the severity of the accident hit me, really hit me. Once I managed to be able to sit up for an hour, 45 minutes, my tolerance level was fine, so I could start my rehabilitation then. So the nurses would come and get me out of bed and get me into the wheelchair, and which was quite difficult because I was in a lot of pain still. But that, you know, I wanted to get up and start because there's no point laying in bed because I need to get on with my life. So I used to go to the gym. We have a gym, a little, not like a physical gym, but like a gym where we all go and have practicing of movements and stuff like that. So I'd go to that gym, and you learn other aspects of it as well. So like this morning when we were getting out the car, before I could leave the hospital, the first time I was allowed to leave, I had to be able to put the wheelchair, take the wheelchair, put it together. And the first time I'd done that, it took me 45 minutes. One, I was in pain, and two, I was too frustrated. I was too angry because why is it taking so long, you know? And I couldn't do it, and you know, I want to smash things up, but you can't smash things up because I was angry. Okay, and they said to me, okay, that will get quicker. And I thought, I'm stupid. It's not going to get quicker because it's so difficult. It's so difficult to do. And in reality, it wasn't that difficult, but I think my anger, because I was so upset still, and you know, there's simple things that I can't do. In 2004, my partner at the time then said, right, we're going on our first holiday since my accident. I'm like, oh no. She goes, no, it's fine. You know, I've done all the research, I've checked out what you can and cannot do. Yeah, what we need to do, and it's going to be okay. I'm like, oh my God, are you sure? Anyway, so we were going to New York. That was the first holiday I went to. I got there, everybody was so helpful and friendly. I didn't feel like I thought I'd be a burden, a nuisance, like kind of getting in the way, because you see people in wheelchairs and invariably they're old people and I feel like they're in the way, right? And I thought I'd be in the way, and I didn't want to be in the way, but they said don't be stupid. And when I flew home and got back home and I sat back and just took stock of what happened, I thought to myself, do you know what? Life's going to be okay. You know, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to cope with this.
Allora, vedo Michael in palestra da più o meno un anno e l'ho visto nei primi shift che ho fatto di mattina. È entrato, io stavo davanti alla porta ed è entrato questo ragazzo con la sedia a rotelle e ero un po' scioccato da questa cosa perché non avevo mai visto un ragazzo sulla sedia a rotelle in palestra. E non sapevo cosa fare, sinceramente non sapevo se potevo aiutarlo, se dovevo aiutarlo con i pesi, con i macchinari, e ho voluto aspettare e vedere cosa faceva, visto che comunque non era seguito da nessuna persona, è venuto da solo in palestra. E invece è andato vicino al macchinario per la chest press e si è alzato con le sue mani e ha iniziato a fare l'esercizio senza problemi.
Yeah, work was fine. So going back to work normally. My daughter was how old was she now? She was 5, getting bigger. So I take her to school, pick her up. So normality was returning in terms of work life and slightly family life, but in terms of my own personal life, that would have gone. I've always played sports. I've always enjoyed sports. So that was hard. That was one of the hardest things, not to be able to go out there and do the things that I like to do because I'm a physical person. So I thought to myself, what can I do to sort of like just maintain myself and keep myself going and be around the people, you know, because when you play sports, yeah, if you listen to ex-professionals when they talk about it, yeah, they say, oh, I don't miss the training. They say they don't miss the training. They miss being around the guys. They miss being in the locker room and the banter and all the stuff. And that's what you miss, you know. I miss being around people and having that laugh and that joke. And I thought, you know, what am I going to do? I'm not going to play wheelchair sports. So I thought I'll come back to the gym. I'll go to the gym and just keep myself fit and keep myself maintained and the rest of it. And as you go to the gym, you know, you're quite easy to spot because you're probably the only person in the wheelchair, like, you know. So I'm the only person in the wheelchair, and I'm quite a friendly person. So I get to know people, and you talk, and you have that camaraderie. So it's like having that being back in the dressing room when you're playing football, when it's just you 11 guys and that. So you're having that friendship kind of thing. You build friendships like that. But I'm dedicated. So when I start something, I stick with it, and that comes from playing sports. You know, I've always played sports, so I've always been dedicated. If I'm going to do something like that, I will always do it. So if I'm coming to the gym 3 times a week, 4 times a week, I will be here. So it's like I played sports, and playing sports, you are all over the country. So that's your life. That's what you do. And I think people that don't play sports or play sports to that level don't understand what that dedication requires. So the gym for me now is part of my life. It's part of my lifestyle. It's not something that I look at it and think to myself, oh God, I've got to go to the gym. No, it's part of the lifestyle. And when I see from when I first started to where I am now, I feel good. I feel stronger. I'm confident in my ability. I come on my own all the time now, so it's not that I need anybody to come with me. So it's a real good thing. It's a good thing. I recommend it. It's a good release for everybody. So yeah.
Allora, Michael è molto motivato e anche dopo quello che comunque gli è successo l'incidente con la moto non si è buttato giù e anzi è molto costante in ciò che fa e comunque la vita va avanti, non si deve per forza fermare a quello. La vita alla fine è una e bisogna comunque viversela. E tantissime persone trovano soltanto scuse per magari non andare in palestra o comunque fare qualsiasi sport dalla scusa maggiore che sono lesi, che non hanno voglia, che non hanno tempo, che alla fine sono soltanto scuse, perché se lo può fare uno come Michael, perché un altro non lo può fare?
Maybe 2 or 3 things that motivated me. One, I'm a parent. Okay, and I've got a daughter. So my daughter was very small when I had my accident, and my goal in life was to make sure that one, I was able to raise her to an adult, and two, that she's going to be a productive adult. I don't want to raise a child that's going to be an idiot or a burden to society. So that was a goal, and make sure that I achieved that. And in touch wood, she's doing. You know, she's still a student, but she's doing very well. She's a law student, so she's doing well. Okay. So as from that parental point of view, I'm happy. Okay. From a personal point of view, whilst I'm not old, I'm not young anymore, but I don't think I'm ready to give up just yet. So I need to maintain myself and look after myself. Okay. So when people say, oh, you know, I don't know how you cope. How do you get sick? I said, look, you don't know what adversity is until it's in front of you. Once it's in front of you, right, you realise you've got one or two options: sink or swim. Okay, so if you're in the ocean and you got to save your life, what are you going to do? You're going to try and save your life. Anybody that gives up is just like, well, that's rubbish, because you're not going to do that. You're going to battle for your life. So that's the same thing with motivation and being in a wheelchair. What do I do? If I wanted to, I could sit in this wheelchair and do nothing, just eat, become fat, and probably die of a heart attack. I don't want to do that. I don't think so. So I live my life day by day, and I always say to people when they're really disappointed, I say, listen, you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, so don't be too disheartened. You know, whatever happens today is today. Tomorrow's another day. Enjoy each day, live each day.